We are going live, and we are live. We are live, and it is about life. And this is a new now, and it's just a matter of really just doing it and being it, and making it simple, not making it so complicated. It's complicated enough. Life is complicated enough, right? And actually the point is that it's actually simple. Life is simple. Love is simple. Oh my gosh, we can love everyone. Peace is the way. When we get disturbed over something that bothers us, and then we get upset, and then we let it all hang out, right? We all have that as well. And we all can be wonderful and beautiful people, and we all are that way. But, what is really what? And what is this thing, what's really the essence of that? What's the real nature of nature? What the reality? What is reality? What is truth? What is really truth? The truth that will set us free, which we only will find through real knowledge. And real knowledge we can only attain through real learning, and real communication. That's really the key, to be real, to become a real person. However people make you out to be, it's really like you got to be who you are, just be yourself. Free yourself to be yourself, or be yourself to free yourself. It's really kind thing. It's easy. It's simple. It's the way. It's this. It's this in all of us. That's the nature of the beast. And sometimes we all can act like little beasts, not so nice. But that's what we're here to learn. And that's the whole point of the experience in this video and previous videos. But it's interesting. When I started first making videos in 2006, oh my God, I saw some of them. Please don't watch them. But if you do, be prepared. I was thinking about taking them down, but wow, just taking the camera and then recording, but there was a time actually I had a bad accident. I lost the front tooth. And I was still talking about philosophy, so I was a toothless philosopher, but very real. And then I also opened the group on Pal Talk, which I'm also starting again. Pal Talk is really an amazing outlet to bring people together and to communicate, online, virtual, global community building. Community building through communication. That's really the key, and it's that what brings us together. Unity is the key. We need to unite. I tell the group that I've created for people in Africa to unite hearts. It's not just for people in Africa to unite, or people who they live in Ghana and Liberia and Uganda, Gambia, many other countries, Kenya. Things are very different. Also the United States are not so united after all. I lived in Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore. Wow. It's Darcy in total. There's no place like home. I really learned that lesson. Or that insight. I really gained that insight. And then after that, I lived in San Francisco, where the spirit of the people is so different than how it is here in Germany. So I like to bring some of that here, though, and also into America and to different parts of the world. Really, that sense of, this is new. Now is new, and this moment is something very, very precious, and it's any moment of your life, and it's really about how you direct the process and what you want for yourself. But it's not just, yourself. When you take the Y way, it's ourselves, because we are one, and we need to be as one. And it's really like in your everyday relationships, especially you have come to find with people who tick you off. People who tick you off, they're a great teacher for you. But you got to learn to step back and not just react, of course. And that takes work. And that's the whole point of really working on yourself, which is really the idea of personal development, self-improvement, which I really began studying in the mid-90s, a long time ago. And I learned a lot from that, especially during my relationship, quote unquote, my marriage, which was extremely, extremely difficult. I learned a lot, and there came again across that subject, self-development. It became so inspired when I first heard even those who started really early in the 50s, like Earl Nightingale and Dale Carnegie, built their empires, but then also Anthony Robbins. Wow. And they speak during these workshops in ways, and they write, their words are really filled with power. There's power behind that, because it's really about the real power, which is the inner power, to develop that, to develop ourselves. Very, very simple. It is actually very, very simple. But then again, it's difficult because we are so distracted, we human beings. We're so sidetracked. and we are so against each other. We're all struggling side by side, and we're only nice with somebody else as long as they rub us the right way, right? I mean, we all can let it all hang out. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's really about also self-development. It's about gaining control over yourself. Not let anybody upset you. I mean, that's also something I'm learning. Believe me, in many of these things, actually, all of these things I'm talking about, I am learning those. And this is what this kind of school is about. The school of realize to actualize, the school of kinding, the school of life. I call it also the school of learning, because it's really about learning how we can learn. How we can learn with each other, how we can learn to rub each other the right way, so to speak. That we all feel loved, because love is really the way, of course. But what that really is, in a way, we all know how it is, and that's the greatest thing in the world, to feel that when you're loved. You know that. Everyone knows that. And I'm not speaking in a sexual way, of course, even that. But yeah, we all know that. It's the most beautiful thing, most amazing thing that brings down the barriers just like that. But when somebody feels appreciated, when somebody feels respect, when you feel respected, when you feel loved, well, you feel loved. You feel appreciated. People rub you the right way. That's what you feel, right? But then again, there's also the other thing, when we feel like we're totally disrespected and made fun of even. I always noticed that as a child, how that is in school when children make fun of others. And I really started to think to myself, oh my God, really, oh my God, Papa God, Father God, right? We're all children of God. But look at us, how we argue. Not just the people of hearts in Africa, and how the situation is there, of course, so difficult. But even here in Germany, so many people are struggling. We have so much homelessness. Even when I'm going to work every day in Wiesbaden, I see there people like nobody pays attention to them. They're silently, slowly dying in front of everybody's eyes. And everybody's just like this. So it's really about taking time. The now and the now show also, it's really about for you to take the time to consider. For you to take the time to think. To really experience something new, to really experience yourself, and to also enjoy the moment, of course. I mean, one thing I myself very much like, and in the future I will do some of that, some dancing. I love music. Oh my gosh, and I love you. I love everyone. Everyone who knows me knows that. Actually, one of my screen names is Love's an Attitude. And I just created another screen name. I'm also going to do that on Pal Talk, because that's really also part of Hearts, the Hearts movement, really in Africa and all around the world. It's Take a Heart. So Take a Heart is also the new screen name on Pal Talk. It's really about that. So take a heart. Take a heart and show your love. Put your heart into it, for us to, unite, for us to come together, for us to start really working together, for us human beings. You know what I mean? It's not just the people in Africa starting to do things from scratch, even with no money, and build communities and unite. And we had so many meetings, even with the little money I sent. No sponsors. For years I've been doing this, And so still people have developed that sense of love. For me, of course, I feel that. But towards each other, it's difficult. I mean, when there's money for a meeting and people come, of course, they appreciate that. And there's some food. I've done that in the past. And I want to do that again. It's just there's no funds, But that's why I'm also reaching out, community outreach. I like that idea. It's how we can help build this community. How you can help build this community of hearts, or the human appreciation society, if you want that. I mean, there is something like that already, but there's nothing like that really. This is new. This is very, very new, and this is my present to you. And this present, it's every moment. It's how you receive that present, and how to be present, and how to learn as we go along. So that's what we're here to do. So I appreciate you. I thank you. Here on YouTube, I will be back. Also on Facebook and Pal Talk, and it's been, it's been actually, that's about the past. The past led us here to this very, very moment, and that's what it's all about. So not to talk about the past, just be now, be present. Thank you all, and I'll be back. And in the meantime, You can check out kinding.com. Also check me out on YouTube under Realize to Actualize or Kinding, but that's it. It's K1 and then DING. Peace.